Hi guys, my name is Cheritaisrandom. I'm the most positive person you'll ever meet. I guarantee it.
And it's bubbly, 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 bubbly. We are singing to our love.
Today I'm going to be doing a story time about how I almost ruined a proposal. And this was a proposal between two of my really good friends. I was actually in their wedding, surprisingly, after everything that I put them through. But this is what I'm going to be talking about. So if you guys, this is probably like one of the most embarrassing things ever. Why not share it with you guys? Like literally, why not? If you guys are interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching. Before I get started, make sure you click subscribe for new content every single week. And also do not forget to link up with me on my social media. All of that information will be down below in the description box. So let's get started. Okay, so a couple of years ago, this was I think in 2013, I was getting ready to work a national championship for this cheer and dance company, Jams actually. You'll see in the video that this was a Jams competition. It was nationals. So Gino called me about a week before nationals. He was like, hey, if I asked you to like do this special routine for me, would you do it? And I was like, what do you mean special routine? And he's like, well, after rehearsal, a bunch of us are going to be practicing this routine that we have to perform at nationals. But, you know, we have to say a little extra after rehearsal. Is there, you know, would you want to do it? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what kind of routine are you talking about? He goes, well, it's going to be a routine and it's going to have like all these songs in it, kind of like, will you marry me? And I was like, oh my gosh, are you proposing to Mel? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Gino had planned this routine and it was mixed with like all these love songs, and we were going to do the routine, and at the end he was going to propose to Mel. Oh my gosh, my heart. So I was just like, yes, absolutely, I'll do it. So the way that we got Mel involved was we told her that we were doing it for another coach. So a coach had hired us to put on this routine, and he was going to we were doing this routine for him, and then he was going to propose to his wife or to his girlfriend. So we get to Vegas. So Jams Nationals is always held in Vegas. We get to Nationals on like say a Wednesday, and we practice the routine on Wednesday and Thursday, and then I think we did the routine like Friday. So that's like 3 days of trying to hide this from Mel. Now, me and Mel are pretty close. Like, we're pretty good friends. And we were always on break at the same time. And every time we were on break, she would complain to me, Cherita, this is the dumbest thing ever. Why are we doing this routine? This is my perfect proposal. This should be me, blah, blah, blah. And I just had to go along with it. Like, yeah, you're right. This isn't fair. Like, this is so stupid. You're right. She was just mad at everybody that was going along with this, because she's like, I don't want to do this routine, but it's for Nate, so I guess we'll do it. And she would just complain. You guys, this went on for 3 days. I am terrible at keeping secrets, like terrible. Of course I couldn't tell her, even though the whole time I wanted to be like, this is for you, but I couldn't tell her because it was a surprise. And you guys, 3 days of her complaining to me. So by the time the day comes to do the routine, my anxiety is literally through the roof. And we get ready to start the routine, and I'm like shaking, like literally quaking. I'm gonna link, actually, yeah, I'm gonna link the video below. Like, I'll put some clips in, but I'm gonna link the video below so you can see the entire video. But during the whole routine, I'm stunting, so I'm a flyer, and I'm like shaking, I'm like freaking out, because I'm like, oh my god, like it's gonna happen. And you guys, I don't control my emotions very well. Surprise, surprise. So throughout the whole routine, like, routine is going great, okay? So at the very end of the routine, Mel is dead center, and Mo puts her up on his shoulders, and he walks forward, and Gino grabs the ring, proposes, whatever, and it was just perfect. So the minute like I saw Mel cry, I lost it. You guys, when I tell you I was hysterically crying. I could not compose myself. And I can't even really give you a reason. Actually, I can. For 3 days, I had to lie to Mel about this situation. So when it all came out, one, I was so happy for them. And two, it was just like, it was like relief. It was like weight off my shoulders. So I'm like crying. But when I tell you like I'm crying, I'm just like happy, excited, at least in my head. I'm like happy, excited, like, well, little did I know, or did I even think, there's cameras. You know, they recorded this entire thing. So I'm literally like right behind Mel and Gina as they're like hugging and like kissing. And I am like the center of attention the way I was crying. You guys, you would have thought, one, either somebody proposed to me, or two, like I just got the worst news in the world. I'm like wiping my eyes. I'm like touching my hair. Like I didn't know what to do with my body. And I'm just like like you can see me like smiling and like, you guys, why am I so dramatic? Why? You know what? I'm just going to show you guys exactly what I was doing, because I don't know if I can like accurately recreate how I was crying. So on top of me being the drama queen that I am, our other friend had the signs backwards, and instead of the sign saying, "Will you marry me?" the sign said, "You will marry me." You guys, like, I don't know how or why they allowed me or Brittany, the girl who placed the signs wrong, I don't know how they still allowed us to be part of their wedding, because we butchered, at least in my opinion. I felt like we just took like the attention off of like what the whole purpose of this proposal was. But Mel did say, she's like, "I'm so happy you did what you did," because she goes, "That's totally something you would do." And so to me, I still feel like I kind of ruined it, but to her, like if you ask her, she'll tell you that it was probably one of the greatest things that's ever happened to her. So that is the story about how I almost ruined my friend's proposal. I'm terrible. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this story, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, because that helps me out a lot. And also click the notification bell so that you guys get notified every single time that I post. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a positive and love-filled day. Bye!